we watching now, right? Are we watching Health and Human Services Secretary Kathleen Sebelius? Because she'll be under fire next week in front of lawmakers.
That's right, she will be, and she's an obvious target. People have been calling for her resignation, Betty, but that's at the highest level of HHS. At yesterday's hearing with contractors, the focus was really on the Centers for Medicare and Medicaid Services, and lawmakers wanted names.
When was the integrated system tested?
During the last 2 weeks in September.
And what was the result of that?
I don't have the results. You'd have to get that from CMS.
And who would I go to get that information? Who is your point of contact at CMS?
So there are a number of people.
Give me a name.
Henry Chow.
So Henry Chow, that's one name you may hear. He's the HHS official in charge of technology for the health care law. He famously told a group of insurers back in March that he was nervous, saying, let's make sure it's not a third world experience. Another name, the head of CMS, Marilyn Tavenner, she's expected to testify next week along with Sebelius. She told lawmakers back in September at a hearing that the system's construction was complete and that testing would be done a month in advance, which we now know did not happen. So you can bet, Betty, that she's going to be getting a lot of questions about those statements. Those are two other names to watch here.
And Megan, these same people are in charge of the fixes as well.
They are. We know Sebelius has been very hands-on. We know she called the main contractor CGI's president. She's been blogging details about this tech surge. But the surge also did bring in some new faces. So one, not necessarily a new face, but a new face to this, Jeff Zients, soon to be the White House's top economic advisor. He has experience in the Obama administration as a former budget official, and he's presently a healthcare entrepreneur. So he's got a lot of private sector management experience. Another administration official with a lot of private experience, Chief Technology Officer Todd Park, who's working on this. He was co-founder of Castlight Health back in 2008, a closely held online healthcare shopping site based out of San Francisco. He also worked on healthcare projects for Booz Allen Hamilton in the past. So he reportedly actually spent the first week after the rollout sleeping on the floor of his office working on this. So those are two men that are going to be working on this going forward. Still, Betty, no one from the administration has given any timeline when the system will be fixed.